Bueno, bienvenidos a todos una vez más a El Cuartel del Metal. Soy Federico. Hoy me acompaña Andrew Neufeld de Comeback Kid para hablar de su nuevo disco Heavy Steps. Hello again, Andrew. How's it going, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm in a hotel in Seattle with COVID right now,
Yeah.
and I'm stuck here for a few days.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Well, you told me before recording, but let's hope for the best that you can recover soon. And you know, it's been a long time since we've been living in this COVID time, so I would like to start by asking you how these strange times for the world have been like you for both as a musician and a human being as well.
It is a strange time. I mean, I never expected to be stuck in the States and not be able to go back to Canada, but it makes sense. I mean, where do you live?
I'm in Argentina, in Buenos Aires.
Oh my goodness, I would love to go there right now. I'm thinking of heading south right now, dude. I would love to, like, if I can't go back to Canada right now, I might as well just go south, I think.
Oh, you would be so welcome here. You know, we're just unfortunately this new variant is starting to become a slow concern here, but we're kind of
but if I have it already, then I'm good for like at least like 1 or 2 months.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah, you're perfect. You're fine. Bring the rest of the guys so
that's
you can play a couple of shows.
I'm thinking, no, that's why I'm thinking I just take advantage of it now, because all our tours are getting canceled now. Like, we just finished a tour this week in America. And the reason why we were playing the States is because we could. I mean, we knew that it wasn't going to get canceled.
Right.
And so, but everywhere else now, it's all like getting canceled. And so now all the stuff that we're like planning for Canada, like in like March, we're now thinking, okay, should we get a backup plan for like maybe May? You just gotta like just think ahead and be flexible with it.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
And how were the shows you just played? What was that experience like?
It was awesome, man. We got to take out one of my favorite hardcore bands, No Warning, and also these like really awesome newer bands. One's called Zulu, and they're from California, and one's called Scowl.
Okay.
And they're also from California, and they were awesome bands. The whole tour like kind of sold out mostly.
Oh, nice.
So it was like the West Coast has something special right now. Like, we did an East Coast tour last month, and that was awesome too. But something about the West Coast right now, it's pretty exciting.
Cool. Well, I'll check the bands you've mentioned out as soon as we finish recording here. And well, of course, the hot news regarding Comeback Kid is a new record, Heavy Steps, coming out on January 2022. Exactly when we're recording here, it will be out exactly in a month. So, well, I understand you guys all got together for the making of this record, kind of giving the finger to virtual conferences and sending files back and forth and that stuff, I imagine. Want to tell me a bit about how was that experience like, recording in the middle of a pandemic?
I mean, it was just weird. Like, Canada was pretty, strict with everything, so it was just weird. Like, kind of like we'd get like an Airbnb, because we'd meet up in Winnipeg. We live in different cities, so we'd meet up in Toronto, Vancouver. We'd meet up in Winnipeg, and just like get an Airbnb and like set up our rehearsal space in there, because there was no rehearsal spaces open. We couldn't rent any place out to jam, or it was just kind of weird, like kind of almost having to like dodge restrictions and try to figure out ways just to like even just 5 of us be together, So we decided just to like quarantine together, and just do as much, and then a lot of times we'd be sending stuff back and forth. So, but doing the record, I mean, I think doing the record gave us a really good kind of like mental focus during the pandemic, for sure. And like, we were just kind of like into that kind of took a little bit of the things that you need from like being in a band. From the touring was gone, but we still had like kind of a reason to live.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can imagine that. And well, this record came to be one of my favorites from you guys. I really want to pinpoint a couple of stuff, but mostly the heavy parts in
hell yeah,
this album, like songs like Dead in the Fence, for example. Those riffs are just beyond heavy. The vocals are amazing as well. But just Face of Fire, Menacing Weight really bring that other side of the music, melodic and fast too. Was there any objective in mind while writing, or did it all come organically for you while writing the music?
Yeah, well, it's just that different songs will come from different members. So there, like, I can hear it. Like, I'll be like, oh, that's a Jeremy song, or that's a Stu song,
Right.
or that's an Andrew song. I can hear it, but I don't know if everyone can, because we also like, so one person will bring a song to the table, and then we'll work on it together, and I'll probably get my fingers in there and like, oh, we should fucking change this, and you know, and vocally see, you know, just try to think outside the box usually. But also it was really fun just to like just have fun with the vocal production. And yeah, it was, you know, it's coming from different sides, and everyone has their own different like influences, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, sure. But well, the great variety of different musical aspects of hardcore, and
I think you
stuff as well.
I think you can tell that it's like it's coming from a group of people, not just one person.
Absolutely.
Because of the range of style, like that kind of, you can, you know, not that we're like going like crazy. You know, it's still pretty comeback, you know. But.
Absolutely. And well, I really love the music videos as well you put out for the, well, No Easy Way Out was the first single. For those that haven't watched them, first No Easy Way Out, then Heavy Steps. So how did that idea of turning a manhunter to a simple man that was a birthday party host come to be?
That was the director, Kevin Keegan's idea. And he's a Vancouver guy. And he was kind of the reason why we decided to put those two songs as the first ones. Like, we were just kind of looking for people to do our videos, and him and Rob came along, and I didn't know what the singles should be. So I just gave him like 5 songs that I thought were like the ones. And then he kind of gravitated to that and kind of came up with this whole story idea.
Yeah.
All that I knew is that I knew that Heavy Steps had to be the second single, and I knew that it had to be the album announce. So that's all I cared about.
Okay.
So he liked to have No Easy Way Out into that. So we're like, all right, sure, let's just put that No Easy Way Out as a single, and then, you know, bring it into that. So I thought it worked kind of cool, but
yeah, sure, totally. And well, the other single you put out is Cross, where we find you singing alongside Joe from Gojira. I think he really added to the magnitude of the track, one could say. Also, I think it's one of my favorites on the whole record, by the way. So how did this featuring, how did you contact him? How was the collaboration come to form?
Kind of crazy. I just got, I guess Stu, our guitar player, knows the sound guy of Gojira, Taylor, and he just asked him, and then he asked Joe. It was weird because I thought that Gojira liked Comeback Kid, because I was going to see Devin Townsend and Gojira one time, and the keyboard player Mike from Devin Townsend he's like, hey, the Gojira guys want to meet you, like, say what's up.
Okay.
Like, let's go say it. So I go up to the bus, like, hey, hello, what's up? Like, cool. So in my mind, because I'm a fan, obviously, of Gojira, but in my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, Gojira likes Comeback Kid. And then I finally got on the phone with him, years, you know, when he did the song, when he agreed to do the song. I'm like, yeah, cool. He's like, you know, I've never heard Comeback Kid before, but I like what you guys are doing. I want to be a part of what you're doing, whatever. I'm like, oh, sick. Okay. So I don't know who I met, but I guess I did meet him.
Well, but I guess you like the music after hearing it.
Yeah, and he did it at home, I think in France, and then we recorded it and sent it to us. So
did you talk to him about what you wanted him to sing, or did you allow him to do his stuff?
I did a guide vocal of what I thought would be cool, and then because I just wanted like something that I don't really feel comfortable doing, like a low, like,
right.
Know?
It's a nice contrast.
So yeah, like you know, we talked about different people that could have been doing, you know, that could have done it, and then when Stu's like, oh, like maybe we could get Joe from Gojira, I'm like, whoa, that'd be crazy. So it worked.
Right. Yeah, totally. A really nice feature in the new album. Andrew, I wanted to talk about the lyrical stuff behind the new album. If you could just shine some light on no need to get too personal if you don't want, but maybe we can find at a general aspect in Heavy Steps. What are you singing about?
Sorry.
No problem. Experiment all you want. It's great to see in different backgrounds.
That's funny. Okay, so sorry. Say the question again.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, if you could discuss a bit the lyrical themes behind the new album.
Yeah, that's cool. So pretty much the record is about just kind of like the fragility of life, heavy step, you know, forging through, blinders on, not knowing how quick the ground can fall from under your feet. That's kind of how, you know, I think you when you listen to the lyrics, you hear someone that's desperate and going through changes and trying to work out how to get through it. And that's kind of what the record's about, you know.
Cool. And I also found a really interesting contrast. Well, going back to Outsider, that's your 2017 record. The contrast between your different two artworks is really something. Maybe with that previous record, you had to go with a more ominous cover, but for Heavy Steps, you go for something super colorful and something that I personally could also see in the tonalities of the videos, for example. Did you intend to find some sort of contrast between a more darker record, maybe, and I don't know, something different?
We haven't really had too many bright records, and to be honest with you, I don't really like any of our record covers except for this. I like this new one. But I don't know. I feel like I've never been able to nail album covers the same way, like, as well as I've been able to. But I'm so happy that Luciano was able to, like, we were able to get him to do the album cover, and we're very, very lucky.
It's a cool cover. I really like the one you're putting out now. And well, with this new record is a second album that you're putting out. Yeah, sorry. Want to say something else?
Oh, I was just gonna say, yeah, no, definitely we tried to get the video colors tied in together.
Oh, sure.
For sure. And you can see even album artwork in like some of the videos and shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, I could tell that. I was saying that this is the second album, if I'm not mistaken, that you're putting out with Nuclear Blast worldwide. So I wanted to ask you, how are you feeling and sensing the results that the label is providing to you guys?
It's, you know, it's just great to have a record label that has a far reach. I mean, you know, like they're talking to you and you're talking to me, and you know, you said you're Buenos Aires, you said?
Yeah.
Sick. I love Buenos Aires, man. Dude, have you seen us play there?
Yes, I have. In 2018, I think you came around this time of year, I think.
With Pennywise?
Yeah.
Or was it a headline show?
You didn't. I think you didn't play together. It was in two separate days, and I think separate venues as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's that one show we played two different shows for some stupid reason.
I think so. Yeah, because I've seen you both, and yeah, I remember I had to go to different places. I think it was in different places now, but yeah,
that was a good show though. That was a crazy,
show,
like, hot show. Yeah. All right, so Nuclear Blast, yeah, it's cool, man. There's a lot of awesome people there that want to help our band out, and to be able to access like little things, you know, that's cool. I think that with all the labels that we've been on, I mean, you know, Victory Records has a bad rep, but like a lot of people that worked there, like really fucked with our band and like really tried to help our band out, you know, and so. It's just good to have labels where you have, you know, hopefully people that care about you at them, you know.
Well, and now you made me want to go back to that show and to that tour because I remember it was a crazy show, like sort of intimate show. Maybe I don't think there were more like
small venue
or something like that. Yeah, a small venue. What do you remember of that tour, and how do you like coming to this part of the world?
We want to come to that part of the world more than anywhere else. This is our favorite shit.
Nice.
The problem is when you tour South America is the flying every day, because you want to maximize the weekend. You want to go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But then every time we're in like, you know, an awesome city, we would like to stay there.
Yeah.
So, but it's hard when you're trying. We don't have like a whole 6 weeks to be in, you know, to do a tour. Usually that they want to make the tour, you know, 2 weekends, you know, 10 days, and it's harder when people have families and shit like that. But I would just love to be able to spend more time. I mean, I've spent a lot of time in Buenos Aires. Like, we've had days off there, and I've gone around and just had some really good food. I have some friends there.
Nice.
I would like to kind of come there and actually like dig deep though.
Sure.
You know?
You'll have a good time, that's for sure.
Hell yeah.
And maybe, of course, this is kind of taking a long shot, but are you planning on coming back anytime soon? Of course, the world's kind of messed up still, but have
There's
you
a
discussed
festival.
it?
There's a festival in Colombia that my friend told me he wants us to play like next fall.
Nice.
So maybe
do you happen to remember the name or not?
I don't know if I'm like allowed to say anything.
Oh,
but yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So, but if we do that, I mean, I don't know. We'll see how like.
Yeah, come down.
I mean,
Keep coming down.
We're moving our shows right now in March to maybe May because we don't know if it's gonna happen. So like, we're scared, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You as we said at first, you never know with COVID and the new variants, and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So well,
but again, I got like 2 months probably right now to like.
Yeah, you have immunity now in a couple of days. Yeah. So yeah, it will be awesome. So what I wanted to ask you, knowing that of course you'll be putting out an album kind of really early in the year, in 21st of January. Of course, maybe there's a lot of uncertainty as we discussed when it comes to touring and all that stuff. But do you have any other plans? Maybe other musical objectives that you want to accomplish? Maybe in 2022, more writing to do, more more videos, something of that sort.
We just got a lot of footage from our last tour, and we'll probably make like another few videos. Just this kind of like end of this tour disaster kind of put a lot of shit to a halt. It's being stuck here, but I would like to have like, I want videos for all the songs, and we might do that. Like, kind of, it's weird, like being in a band now, it's like more than just the music. Everyone wants, like, you got to kind of do the visuals as well. So we'll try, and we're kind of learning. I think the next few things we'll do, we'll just like try to do ourselves. Just like that video, the cross video, that was a big just collaboration. We just figured it out. But I'd like to do a live video from the last tour. And now our whole plan was just to go on tour for a long time. And so we'll see what happens now. Everything's kind of up in the air, but I think it's time to play the record now.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. And well, while that time comes, you and me both, I think, encourage people to listen to the new album when it comes out, stream it, buy it if you can. It will be amazing.
Heavy Steps is out. Yeah, January 21st.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I can recommend it to the people. Amazing album from you guys. I think it's one of the best you've done so far. So, well, Andrew, I would like to thank you very much for your time again. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Let's hope that you can come to Argentina, South America, anytime soon. It will be amazing to see you live again. And well, any final words you'd like to give to those fans you've got around here?
We're just excited that we have new music. I think it's a really powerful record. It's the best we can do, and we just want to play it, and we can't wait to come back to South America, especially Buenos Aires. We've been always showing some love there, and we know that it's a place where we need to play again. So, awesome. And hang out. And just hang out,
Yeah, absolutely. Let's hope that you can spend a couple of days here too. Well, Andrew, thank you. It's been a great chat. I had a really good time. Well, let's hope to have you here, guys, anytime soon.
Thank you, sir. Take care,
man. Well, have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.